Greetings, dear viewers. Let's talk about the internet. Today is July 12th, 2017, and today the internet is a place where we can go to any website freely, and we can choose our path in our explorations of the web. We all love our free and open internet, but major corporations are actively fighting to take that away from us. Today, as of the time of this upload on July 12th, 2017, we benefit from a free and open internet. We have real net neutrality today, right now, and it's a beautiful thing. Net neutrality, real net neutrality, puts everybody on the internet on a level playing field. But the FCC and big corporations are trying to remove our rights to a free and open internet in favor of letting big ISPs dictate what websites we can and cannot visit. They're calling it the Restoring Internet Freedom Act, and the name of that act is simply put an absolute lie. If left unchecked, this act will allow ISPs to pick and choose which companies and services can and cannot survive online. And in so doing, they'll be picking and choosing which websites and services, which companies' websites and services we can and cannot use or access. So make no mistake, the Restoring Internet Freedom Act will do the exact opposite of restoring freedoms. It will remove our freedoms on the internet and put us at the mercy of big corporations that want to control the internet and make as much money as they can at our expense in so doing. As one example of how they would be able to abuse this act, any ISP would be able to remove or greatly throttle our ability to access sites like Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, Twitch, so that we'd be forced to use our ISP's versions of those sites instead. So instead of making a competing site of their own that's actually better than Netflix or YouTube, and getting their viewers and customers by having a legitimately better service, ISPs could instead simply make it so that we can't access their competitors, Netflix and YouTube. We'd have to use our ISP's version of a movie streaming site, or just not stream movies at all. And I'm not laughing because it's funny, I'm laughing because it's ridiculous. Yes, folks, it is not an exaggeration to say that Netflix and chill is legitimately threatened by this. But movie streaming sites and the things we use for our leisure time are not the only things that would be affected by this. You got your Netflix, you got your YouTube, you got your Twitch, you got your Hulu. Yeah, all those things are fun, you might think, but they're not necessarily essential. But those things are not the only things that would be affected by this. They're simply the tip of the iceberg. This act would make it so that new startup companies and new services of any kind, would not be able to survive online unless our ISPs decided they could. Innovation and entrepreneurship online would be shackled. Imagine an internet where only big companies could start new sites, where only big companies could get the word out about new video games, for example, and very importantly, where only big companies could decide what news we do and do not get to watch or read. Okay, now take a deep breath and look at the internet we have today. At the time of this upload, it's free, it's open, and everybody here is on a completely level playing field. You can breathe a sigh of relief knowing that right now we have a free and open internet. But, of course, big corporations want to change that. But the future of the internet is in our hands, not theirs. There are things you can do to help keep the internet open and free. In the video description of this video, you'll find links where you can take action here in the US. And if you are not in the US, please realize that the impact of this will affect you regardless. Even if you're not in the US, you can still click those links in the video description to inform yourself, and you can still spread the word about this very important issue to make sure as many of us internet-loving people worldwide can do as much as we can to help keep the internet open and free. So once again, if you are in the United States, click those links below and spread the word. If you are not in the United States, click those links below and spread the word. I'll even include links to videos from Total Biscuit and from John Oliver, two awesome people with awesome accents who can explain this whole thing much better than I can. Alright, dear viewers, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you folks next time.